Good morning, everyone. I am Jill Samter, for those of you that don't know me, and it's Tuesday Tips, Tools, and Tricks that I have used for the last 15 years, and more importantly, recently, for me to be able to experience optimal health. And I'm going to be coming here every week sharing different things, and right behind me is my favorite cellerciser. This is my favorite workout equipment that I use every single day to improve my health. Now, last week, I started on Thursday to share about this cellerciser, and above the video, or below, I don't even know where the description is, you're going to see my contact form, so you can get in touch with me, or you can go on my website, Jill's Favorites, and you can see which cellerciser that I use, because you want to make sure that you're using one that is quality. And yes, they're expensive, but they amortize well. I love that word. They amortize well because, hey Sandy, good morning. Good morning, Rosie. How are you guys? Good morning, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you guys have a blessed day. So you want to make sure that you're using a rebounder that is quality mat. The mat and the springs and everything are vitally important. Right before I got this new one, mine was like a 10-year-old one, and I was able to use it until I realized, hey, I think it's time that I need to replace it. So I replaced it with this cellerciser that I absolutely love by Dave Hall. And he's been talking about these for about 20 years. I want to say like literally 20 years. The guy is like the leader in the field. And inside my VIP group, which you only get into through being one of the customers of mine, I educate even more on utilizing the rebounder and also why it's so important and the miracles that happen inside of your body from rebounding every day. So tip number one last week, and it's tip number one this week, is drink water. And you're gonna see my water looks really green. It's because I have a green powder in here that I have been utilizing to make sure that I get all of the nutrients that I need every single day. And if you want that, let me know and I'll tell you the name of it. I get it through Amazon, super easy. But I've been drinking this organic green powder for, I want to say like 6 years at least. This one, I switched to this one a long time ago. And I absolutely love it. So if you want it, write the word green underneath of here and I'll know that you want the green powder or which one it is. And I've been drinking this because I like to make sure that I'm getting all of the greens into me that I might not necessarily eat every single day, and neither do you guys eat it every day, enough that we need. And I like to make sure that I'm getting an extra because of what I'm going to teach you today about your cells as you're rebounding. Now, so we talked about last week, if you guys can give me a thumbs up that you can hear me, I'm going to maybe bring it a little bit closer. Let's see if I can do that. You guys can, let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh good, you can see my feet. I know where I need to put this. Okay, so last week we talked about what I'm doing right now is just called the health bounce. And the health bounce, if you just did this, just for 4 minutes, okay? Even just 4 minutes, you did nothing else, never lifted your feet off the mat, and all you did was bounce. If you have elderly parents in your life, if you have people who are in a wheelchair, if you have children that are in a wheelchair, if you have any special needs people in your life, guess what? You can literally be the person who is on the rebounder like me, and you would have them sitting on the mat with their feet on the floor, and you can rebound for them, holding on to them, and 4 minutes of them sitting on here with you bouncing them flushes out their entire lymphatic system. And 1 minute of doing this rebounder at this rate can change how your body metabolizes for an hour. So 1 minute can equal to an hour. That's how powerful being on a quality rebounder is. Now you guys see I have a bar on mine. I didn't always have a bar. I got one just, I want to say like 3 or 4 months ago when I got this one, because I wanted to do more advanced things. I wanted to be able to jump higher and feel safe on it without having to worry that I was going to go flying off, because sometimes I'm not the most coordinated. And so the health bounce is really important. So I have this bar on here just for me. You don't have to get one, but I got one for me because I've been using a rebounder for over 10 years and I do advanced moves on here. So for those of you that are going to get one of these and are going to start out, you're going to want to just do the health bounce for about a week. Nothing else, no extra anything, just the health bounce, and you're gonna work your way up from 1 minute to 4 minutes, 4 minutes to 10 minutes, and you're just gonna health bounce on here. And what's great about the health bounce is you can have your arms to your side, and I hope you guys can see that my muscles are moving. I'm gonna put my arms out to the side. You can see my arms are moving and my muscles are moving because of the G-force, the centrifugal force of going up and down on the rebounder. And what's great is you can put your arms like this and you can tighten them like you have weights in your arms, and I am literally working out my biceps, my triceps, my shoulders, everything. And here's the other thing. We talked about this a little bit last week. If you hold in your stomach or you put your hands on your stomach and you're just doing the health bounce, never moving your feet off the mat, you can feel your stomach muscles being moved. And ladies who have an issue with your bladder, guess what? This is tightening the inside of all of your cells, the trillions of cells in your body, and all of the ligaments and all of the muscles and all of the tissues inside of your body are being worked out at the exact same time. So your bladder, so for those of you that are worried, well, you know, I can't sneeze without having an accident, or coughing or laughing without tinkling, this is strengthening your bladder at the very same time. So it's kind of like doing Kegels without having to do them, but you're on the rebounder and you're strengthening all your internal organs at the exact same time. Now, I got to watch Dave Hall the other day, and his video, literally, he said, guys, I woke up yesterday really sick. He was worried because he goes live every Monday night, and he was worried he was going to not be able to do the live, right? Like he was going to get worse. And he said, oh no, I have no time for this. So he got onto the rebounder, and he did it 3 times yesterday because, like I told you, 4 minutes flushes your entire lymphatic system. So if you have people in your life, which is 90% of the population, dealing with inflammation, inflammation is the root cause of all disease. So if you know somebody who deals with inflammation, and children, what do when they're like frustrated or whatever? They like to jump, they naturally jump. Kids in their cribs do this, and it makes parents crazy. But they know that by doing the rebounding, by bouncing, it's doing something innately in their body. When your children are frustrated or they're in a bad mood, rebounding regulates the brain. Rebounding helps the brain relax and they can get healthy. And if you never do any other exercise, one exercise, this will change your life without hurting any of your joints. It actually helps people heal from like intense pains in their necks and pains in their backs, and people who've had knee injuries and hip injuries. I've heard stories of people who didn't need surgery after they started rebounding from what it does and how it's working and releasing your neck and all of your discs and all of your joints. Hi, whoever just jumped on. And it's releasing all of the pressure on your discs and your joints and those kind of things. So, all right, so Dave was sick yesterday, and he was like, you know what, guys? I knew exactly what I was going to do. I couldn't tell you to do it because you haven't maybe ever used one of these. But what happens from rebounding and flushing your lymphatic system is it helps drain it. And the more water you drink, right, because that's tip number 1, the more water you drink, the more you're going to flush your system, the healthier you're going to be, and the better your body's going to work. So we want to make sure that we incorporate both of those. We want to be rebounding every day, we want to be drinking enough water, and we want to make sure that we're getting vital nutrients every single day. They're so important. The foundation of your health is nutrition. Now, people will say, well, I'm going to eat that whatever on the weekends and I'm going to work it off on Monday. Okay, sure, you're going to burn calories, but you can't out-exercise a bad diet. So if you eat unhealthy and you're drinking all the alcohol and you're eating all the fast food and you're eating all the unhealthy fats and all the unhealthy, stuff that we all know that's processed out there, it stands for CRAP. Go look it up what it means. If you're living on that, the amount of exercise you do is not going to make you healthy. So back to what he did. So he got onto the rebounder. He did 4 minutes of flushing his system just like this, right? And then what I love to do, and I tried to show it last week, but where I was positioned was too noisy. So I get on here and I do the jog. So when I literally just start jogging, right? And I like to do HIIT workouts. HIIT is high intensity interval training. So I will come on here and I will get on here and I will do all the things that I want to do. And then I go for literally 1 minute as fast as I possibly can. And I will jog. That not only burns calories, right guys? Not only does it burn calories, but it also raises the metabolism, and it's putting my body at stress, which is a good thing, and it's getting my body to work through, which I love. It's called autophagy because it tells the body to start eating the bad things. It gets rid of the sick cells, and you just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, I like to lift hand weights because if you want to burn fat, you want to lift weights. Why? Because the more that you lift weights, the more muscle you build. Muscle burns fat. So if you are struggling to lose weight, you want to do HIIT workouts, you want to learn about intermittent fasting, and you want to build muscle. And maybe you'll get on the scale and the number didn't change, but your body composition changed, and you're going to get healthier and healthier and healthier. So yesterday, Dave did what I just showed you 3 times, and by the time he was on live at 7 o'clock last night, he didn't have a sniffle, he didn't have a cough, he didn't have anything, because he flushed his lymphatic system 3 times yesterday, fully and completely, and he did that run where he raised the body temperature, raised the heart rate, got more oxygen into every single cell. And that's what I love about the Rebounder, is that I'm taking in more oxygen, and the more oxygen that I have and the more that I'm working out on here, my body is getting healthier and healthier and stronger, and so is every single cell. So that's the tip for today. That's tip Tuesday. I'll be back on here on Thursday with more tips, but the most important thing you can do: hydrate, take care of your lymphatic system, lower your inflammation in your body by the nutrition that you're putting into your body, and the fact that you're moving your body, and that you're doing things to help your body heal. So it's sunny here. I don't know how warm or cold it is outside. I haven't been outside yet. But go outside in nature, breathe in the air, go out and enjoy nature, because the more green and the more sunlight you allow into your eyes, it helps your sleep, and the more you're getting healthy sleep, the more your body heals. So these are all tips that I do every single day to strengthen my cells, to strengthen my mitochondria, to strengthen my body, to strengthen my lymphatic system, because it's the most important thing that you can do to help your body not get sick. And that's the whole thing. I want to live preventatively versus reactive. So if you want to talk more, you want to learn more, you want to use that link, contact Jill and get in touch with me and let me know what you're most interested in learning about. And if you have questions, just put them underneath of here and I will answer your questions. And I would love to hear, like, what are the things that you're enjoying that I'm sharing, or what questions do you have about your health that you would like me to talk about? Because what people say to me all the time is, hey Jill, is there a way to get a download from everything that you've learned over the last 15 years or all the things that you've shared? Yeah, I could write a book, right? But that's not really going to help all of you, because most of you won't even read it. Maybe you'll listen. But in order for you to have your life change and for your health to be changed, you need to put into action the things that I'm sharing. And I want to just tell you before I get off of here, never before in history have we had the tools at our fingertips for you to be able to change your life and change your health like we do now. Never before. And I've taken the time to do the research. I've taken the time to get all the information. And what you don't need is more information. You need to get the inspiration and the motivation every single day to do the things that are going to change your life. If you keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. So you want to start to change something every single day that's going to help you get to the health goals and your life goals that you want. And if you want to learn easily how to change your life down to your DNA and in your brain to help protect your brain from inflammation, just reach out. It's that simple. I have the tools that will change your life. But if you're not serious about wanting to change your life, don't reach out to me, because I only want to help the people who are truly ready to change their life and their health day after day forever. So I wish you guys the most amazing and blessed Tuesday, and I'll see you guys again Thursday.